Um, so we'll have Amanda, who is the leading the Hongyun parents community. She'll be basically interviewing me, Hongyun, and our students here. So and we'll just talk about our trip and fun, casual chat, hopefully, and we'll see how everything goes. All right, so let's get moving.
Yeah, okay. So welcome everyone join the meeting today, the session today. So first of all, before we get started with the GEI recap, I just want to introduce our Hongyun parents community a little so that you guys, get to know this is a new community that we just created this year. So the reason is like we found out a lot of Hongyun parents very passionate in helping others and also, have a lot of resources. At the same time, everyone has their own struggles and problems. So we just started this community that we can connect with each other, share information, resolve problems all together, and help our kids to grow all together. We have all different, activities under this community. We have the monthly parent chat with the parent huddle. We had the very first huddle in June. It was a big, to me, it's a great success. A lot of parents joined. We had a very good discussion on AI topics, AI and educations. Jack Kellerstad, he did a speech there, and we all had great discussions on the topic. We are gonna have, right now we are having the second session, and we're gonna have this every month. Yeah, so this is the first activity. The second is going to be the fitness activity, which is a Blue Sky Club. This is a monthly activity as well. We basically take our kids out to park, like most of the time it might be the Memorial Park in Cupertino, and have them have fitness activities all together. The reason we are starting this activity is because we are helping our kids to apply to the congressional award, and fitness activity is one of the requirements they need to meet. So for the kids who are interested or who do not have regular fitness classes during their regular time, this is a good opportunity to join us and have some fitness activities at the same time meet their requirement for the award. Also, we're gonna have the project team. This is something we're still working on. We are thinking to have different project teams. Basically, the kids gonna join different project teams, and we are gonna initiate some events to help the community. Like we are probably doing the mural, we are probably doing art show or teaching art to the seniors. We're still working on the project, but this will be coming soon. Okay. So make sure you join one of these um, parent group. We have a WeChat group, we have WhatsApp group, we have this interest list. So whatever work for you, please make sure to join us because we are gonna have some announcements there, so you guys get updated information there. Okay, so now it's the GEI time. I'm not, cause these days I've been talking to people, the Hunyar students, parents at Hunyar Studio, and a lot of parents, they are not very familiar with the GEI still. It has been 9 years. Since 2017, Hongyun and Tommy have been working super hard on this program, taking kids, to Thailand, to other countries as well. Um, Teaching kids art, English, helping out the kids in those developing countries. But a lot of our parents have probably didn't know a lot about this program. So this is also why we are holding this session just to let people know what they did. And they have a lot of good stories there to share to you guys. Also, we have the website, like hongyunfund.org, GEI. It's if you go to the Hongyun Art website, it's under the Hongyun Art Foundation title as well. So yeah, make sure you go there and yeah, we have a lot of videos, pictures, stories hiding there. Um, okay, so for 2026, still Hongyun and Tommy take case to Thailand and Japan. For Thailand, I think they are gonna talk about the stories. I think I'm not gonna explore too much. Yeah, so they went there in June, just last month, and they have a lot. I believe they have a lot in their mind, a lot of good stories to share. Okay, so for today's session, I'm gonna interview Hongyun, Tommy, and a few DEI students. Um, and I'm also gonna play videos and several videos which they recorded there. Yeah. Okay, let's get started.
BTS, let's go! Okay, passports.
Oh, this is way too big for me, people. You are my heart, and we will never, ever, ever be apart. Oh! Don't lie, that's... You have to practice what you...
Yeah, this is like our ancestors.
Packing bags.
Yeah. We use the videos.
And why does it require pink hair?
You're so special. You're
Okay.
Okay, I believe this is the day that you guys fly to Thailand. Everyone seems very exciting. So the first question I want to ask Hong and Tommy, did you guys set any expectations to the case before you go? I know you have been there like doing this for so many years, but for this year, do you have anything in your mind that you expect to happen or to the kids? Yeah.
What do you think?
Expectation to the kids? Actually, not really. I know everybody will be excited, and I just make sure the kids they can sleep on the plane to rest before I arrive because it's going to be a lot of things going on, so they need to preserve their energy.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's really just about it was like the time we spent to prepare beforehand, to prepare the lessons and whatnot. It was really geared around them, our students being able to deliver some value to kids there, and so we give them a lot of freedom about like what they can do, and they come up with all sorts of ideas, and we talk about it for a bit, and I think overall, like we just wanted to have them, jump in, connect with other kids there. And most importantly, like our core ethos is to have fun and hard work at the same time. So that I think that definitely played out from the trip. There's a lot of fun, a lot of work to when we're there, and they can talk about it. It's pretty much nonstop. The moment we sit down and we just kind of go until we get back home, right? And so
Mm.
it's just it never stops. So
Yeah, we just don't think that much. We just go for it.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but looking back now, is there anything like exceed your expectation?
Well, exceed. I mean, it every trip has surprises, right? I think with this group, it was since Jack, this is his third trip. So Jack is kind of like a minor celebrity in the school there, and
That's
so
entire village too.
entire village, yeah. So I mean, I think we couldn't have higher expectations, I guess to say. We knew it was gonna be fun. We knew he was gonna have a lot of fun. We knew the kids there were gonna have a lot of like the students who we connected with were gonna have a lot of fun. But I think overall, I mean, I think every student that went, we see growth in like who they are, their sort of mindset when they come home. So I think that's always like a surprising thing for me. I don't know why it is because I've seen it for so many years, but I see like each kid like how they kind of grow and change as they start the week and then when they get home. And then it's like, wow, you leaped, you had a jump forward in your personal self by doing all of these difficult experiences. So I feel like that was an interesting, that's always interesting for me to see, at least. Um, yeah, how about you?
Yeah, actually, it's every trip I see kids because I see this many years already. Kids will change a lot by the end of the trip. So I just like sit there and wait, and then I know something will going to be,
Something will happen.
something will happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
usually pretty fun to see.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you for not expecting something big on them and also expecting something super big on them. Yeah, okay. I want to ask Catherine and Michaela, because I know Jack has been on the trip for a few years. So, Catherine and Michaela, this is the first time you guys went to Thailand, right?
This is their
So,
second, actually. Catherine
oh,
McHale's
Cat
this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, so both of them are the second time?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I don't know if my questions still work, but I just want to know your first impression once when you landed in Thailand. Is there anything like surprise you or what stands out over there?
So, since Michaela, Jack, and I have been on the trip before, we kind of knew what to expect, like how th the area of Thailand we went to is much more rural and it's not as developed as like the Bay Area over here, but it's always like very surprising whenever like you see like their like less fortunate living conditions, yet like all the students and the people there are very happy and their personality, they're like all very friendly and sweet. And that's always something that really stuck out to me, I think.
Nice. Yeah. What about Michaela?
Um, I like kind of forgot how hot it was. Because like
It wasn't that
uh
bad this time.
no, because last time we went it was like winter, so it was colder.
Oh,
It wasn't that. But also I it was like because we went before and then last time we also it was like the same. I don't know because I kind of we like it was really fun meeting the kids there and then like making new friends just like how we made friends last time. It's kind of what I expected. I don't know.
okay.
So you make friends there. Did you guys get in touch even
Yeah.
after you come back?
Yeah, we all like follow each other on Instagram.
Okay. Wow, nice. Wow. I hope you guys will see each other later, like maybe next year. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks. So can we play the second video? So I guess this is a welcome ceremony when
Yeah.
you, yeah, right. Yeah, I see some like governor. Is that a governor? Welcome you guys. Can you guys
Mhm.
tell me about it? Hongyun, tell me.
Yeah.
So that was a surprise for us. So what you'll learn is when you go on the trip, there's usually a lot of surprises that aren't really planned for. This time we had the I think one of the governors or higher ups in the government in the district come visit for that day to welcome us and whatnot. So it's kind of a interesting experience to when they come over. So the school has a big assembly because they're doing the assembly to welcome us and this big cheese guy comes over and welcomes us too, and we're like, oh, okay, great, thank you. So it's usually interesting. Like there's always something that pops up that's new and different. So
Yeah, somehow like every time we go there, we kind of feel like well known over there. Like for example, if we go to see elephant show, usually people have to pay for it, and then just take us go for it like without any pay, right?
yeah,
They
usually
treat
they'll
us like we're like a celebrity.
yeah. So it's usually quite a fun time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that because you have been like go there every year and know them and they know you guys well as well at the same time?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is our like fourth trip to this particular school. I think
Mm,
fourth, right?
yeah.
Fourth trip. So I think, we know the people that are there at the school, and we'll start planning for next year's trip like this fall.
Mm.
And so we kind of have this rhythm now, and it's great. Like they always look forward to seeing us. They're always welcoming of us. And
Yeah, and also, since last year we went to visit Serene military base. So the general heard that we there to help Kuntai, like Thai kids. So they really are grateful. So they welcome us to their military base and did like a Muay Thai ceremony for us and
demonstration.
demonstration.
Well, Muay Thai is like a martial art, so they basically like did like a show for us, and then they kind of help teach our kids a little bit of Muay
Yeah.
Thai, which is fun. So
Yeah, so show us the Thai culture, and yeah, it's very amazing. I feel like wow, you guys are so nice, prepare this for us.
yeah,
And then this year we went again, and the next year, of course.
yeah. Next year will be fun too. So yeah,
Mm.
I guess you guys are old friends to them now.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So do you consider returning to the same school next year, 2017,
yeah,
2027?
yeah. If
Okay.
nothing changes, we'll definitely go back to the same school next year. Yeah, it seems like everybody's looking forward to it already. So we're getting messages from them, and so it's probably going to be the same place for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So from what I can see, like the school facilities, it looks like a pretty good school there, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a school, right? It has classrooms just like we have classrooms. It has, meeting halls just like we have meeting halls. I mean, basketball courts, right? Like it's a
Mm.
school. So it's
Mm.
nice. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Now let's do play the next video, please.
Square bottom.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I think this is a teaching. Jack, can you walk us through what a typical teaching day would look like? Like I see you were teaching there, like having fun with the kids.
Yeah, I mean, a typical day, like Tommy said, like these trips, we come in with a plan and then everything just like dies the second we step in there. But I feel
Oh,
like
not like dies, but it changes.
Improvise. We gotta
Improvise.
improvise.
Things
you
happen.
do improvise.
Yeah.
I do feel like being going on these trips for so many times because I was on the very first time with Catherine and Michaela that we were here. I don't know if they remember, but like it was much less organized. Like we came in with lessons and I don't think we ever taught them. No, I don't
Well,
think we did. Yeah.
we
And
did
it's
a
like
little,
we
we
did a
did a
little.
little.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
definitely much less compared to like this time where I remember there was a full day just for teaching. We did like 3 classes that day, and then the rest
Right.
were pretty much spread out. So honestly, it depends. Sometimes it's like morning activity and then teaching. Or sometimes it's just like no teaching all or something that's like teach, 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 teach. And then you just have to keep going through.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you design the project or the daily schedule by yourself?
Yes. So they gave everyone we had meetings before where we kind of like just brainstormed ideas for what we could teach and split into groups and just make sure we covered like everything we wanted.
Oh, okay.
So each group designed their own lesson.
Okay. How did the students there respond to your teaching?
I can't say for like Catherine and Michaela's because I wasn't part of theirs, but for mine, I think they liked it. Because I have a thing now of like every time I teach, it's something like engineering based because that's what I like doing. I like doing engineering stuff. So like my second time when we were actually like pretty much actually doing lessons, I did like an egg drop, and this time I did a popsicle bridge. Yeah. And honestly, I really like those classes because they're number one interactive, so everyone like gets interested, and number two, once they're interested, they pretty much know what to do, or like they're discussing amongst themselves, and I don't really have to do anything, so I can just sit in front of the fan.
I see.
I'm still like trying to interact and teach English and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I think they responded well to mine. I think I liked it.
Nice, nice. Okay. Michaela and Catherine, do you have anything to say about it?
So like,
I think.
oh,
Oh, Michaela, you go first. You go first.
okay, so like basically, our original project, it wasn't what we ended up doing, but our original project we were gonna do. It had like vocab, we were gonna teach like adjectives, verbs, and like nouns. But because before we did all the lessons, the day before we tried it on our own buddies, but it didn't work out. So then we had to like improvise and like think of a new project, and it was kind of cool because it was like it taught us to be like more flexible and like even things don't go to plan, you'll find a solution. Yeah, it's chill.
Yep. Do you remember why you thought it didn't work out? I think it was maybe like I don't remember like what
I think it
happened.
was too complicated because they didn't get the concept of like verbs and nouns and adjectives,
I see. Yeah.
and they couldn't understand like a story and stuff.
Right. Okay.
So for my project, Lakshya and I, we did like a skit, like a play, and I think especially the older kids, they really liked the activity because we tried to make the scripts like kind of funny and like they had to like act it out. So I think they had a lot of fun with it. But our group also had to be kind of flexible because the younger kids, they were like I think around like second graders, they had a hard time like understanding the story that was like in English. So we had to like change our plan a little bit by like just trying to get them to say the English words and like we'd like help them say the words and like try and t like help them understand the story. But like even though it didn't go like exactly to plan, I think the kids still had a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that the students there have very limited English words. So how did you guys like, do you guys use body language or something to, introduce your project so that they understand?
Yeah, so when we were trying to explain the story, we tried to use like our body language, I guess, to like explain what was happening. And our buddies were also very helpful because our buddies, they were like the Thai students that like knew a bit more English. So they helped the other students communicate like what we were saying to the other students in Thai. And I think that really helped us get through our project.
Nice. Yeah, I'm a little curious, like how was your first like start this teaching? Because I know this is your second or third year teaching, but when you're first teaching, like were you feel scared and did you have any idea like how to teach? Now you're a kind of experienced teacher, but at that time,
Yeah.
like was that a big challenge? I guess it's a big challenge.
Yeah, the first class, like it's kind of I feel like it was kind of hard for me to get in front of like a group of like students that don't even speak English and try and like help them understand our project and like try and teach them. But I feel like throughout the week and like as we got more used to it, we were able to like kind of get better at like our communication skills as well as like leading the group of students while also having lots of fun.
Nice. Yeah, I guess these are big growth to yourself as well.
Yeah, another thing I would like to add up, like for most important of this teaching experience is not about, okay, you're planning out the curriculum and then you teach over there. The whole challenge, the whole, I feel like a big benefit, this experience, we can pl plan as much as we want, but when we go to do it, something will always change. So the lesson is that don't be afraid, don't panic, improvise, and go with flow. And then you will think on your feet and everything will be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I mean, honestly, like we have this down to a relative science now where it's pretty smooth. Like you should have seen us back in like 2018,
2017.
2017, 20 when we went to like Myanmar. That was crazy. Like it was like absolutely crazy. And so we didn't even know what schools we were going to. We didn't know how many kids we were going to teach. Some schools we went to, we would tell them like some parameters of like, okay, we can handle like 8 kids for one of our students, something like this. And sometimes we'd end up with like 30 kids to one of our kids, and it was just like we didn't have enough materials, and like everything just went like bonkers and wrong. But I've seen it many, many times, and it makes me like actually very proud to see this all the time. Where like you see our kids like, oh my God, what are we gonna do?
We don't have enough
We don't have
material.
I'm like, I don't know, you figure it out. I'm just here to take photos. I'm just here to take photos. I'm here to watch you guys struggle. I'm gonna go have like some water and just rest, and you guys go figure it out. It's not my job. This is what you're here for. And they'll, when you put, like I know this for a fact, all of our kids that go to our school, Hongyun Art, are brilliant. They are 100% guaranteed geniuses in their own way. And when you put all of them together, you stick them in a room and they will figure whatever you need to figure out. So you just toss them some problem. They're like, okay, we can do this, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then like 5 minutes later, it's like, okay, let's go. And then they go do it. Right. And I've seen this happen over and over and over
Every
again.
year, every time.
Every year this happens. And it's like, honestly, that's the most fulfilling and most fun part of our job is just to see what's going to go wrong and then how are they going to fix it. That's the best part of it. That's the best part of these trips. It's like
Yeah.
we try to plan everything. Like, okay, this is gonna this,
Yeah.
but something explodes, something goes wrong, and they fix it.
It's like a reality, our
Yeah,
real
it's
life,
reality. It's reality. Nothing is like really that like controlled. It's like sort of controlled, but something always happens and we have to fix
It's the one I remember clearly. Like once we went to our school, we told them that, okay, we only have the material for enough for 30 students.
Right.
And then somehow showed up 120 students.
Right.
It's like, okay, our kids, oh my God, Miss Hongyun, we don't have materials. What should we do? So I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? What we're gonna do? So okay, how about the break into the project? No project, the take apart, right?
Yeah, just take everything apart, lay it down on the ground, see what we have. They spent like, okay, we do this, okay, and then they figured something out that was fun and
And
kids.
in the end, everybody got there.
Everybody got something. Everybody
Yeah.
had fun together,
Happy.
and it was I love seeing that. That's honestly like what I like to see happen. We try to make it so that it's relatively calm and it kind of goes along by plan, but usually something happens and we have to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, great. So the kids all have their potential, so we just give them the chance to, to show their potentials themselves. Today, when I
Yeah.
was talking to a parent at Hongyar, a parent was asking me, can parents go with them? I was like, no, parents can't go. They need to go with Hongyun Tommy. I think this is something very important, right? Like if the parents go with them, they might do not show their potentials at all because they're gonna be the baby with mom.
Yeah, like I've actually tried to figure this out for many years. Every year we get parents asking, "Can I go? Can I do this?" And I was like, I can't fully give myself to whatever the students are doing if I have to worry about whatever you're doing.
Mm,
And it's just too hard. And a lot of it is that, when parents drop their kids off at the door at the school, their kid changes, right? They transform into a little human being that's independent of their parents. And then, we see this on our, like, even our teenagers, like, Catherine's age or Jack's age, they turn into like 5-year-olds when they're in front of their parents, you know? It's like, but mom, I don't want to. No, mom. And then I'm like, but then when they're with us, like, yeah, we can do that. No problem. Yeah, I get it. I'll get it figured out. No problem, sir. Like, see you later. And then, like, I don't know, like, what it is. It's just this whole dynamic of like parent kid thing. And but we need that space to
Yeah.
make the kids do what we know they can do. Sometimes they don't know what they can do yet, but we know they can do it, and we need to give them that ability and that like situation.
We have to give them the trust.
We need to,
Yeah.
basically it is like the frying pan. You toss them in, you turn on the heat, see what happens, and they usually, like do something crazy and fun, and it works, right? So that I love seeing that. So
Yeah. This is a great opportunity to the kids to grow, outside of the country, even outside of the country, independently. It's a very valuable experience.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's go to next video, please.
Sure.
So this is Mai. Hello, mom and dad. Second.
Nơi.
Thai own the house. She can own the local factory and make. Hôn mình theo.
You can check out her room. I think the laid egg.
Okay, I think you guys visited some of the kids' home. Would you like to share your face? Because I see mixed feelings on your face. So can you guys share how you feel when you go to their families, visit the kids' home?
Oh, for that, when we're in the school, so all the kids wear uniform, and then they are happy and they look like normal kids, like just same as our kids. And for our for my mind, I feel like everybody come like maybe same layer background, but when we go to see their house, especially some of the kids, they only sleep under the tent, the house without walls, electricity, just like I just don't know. Just like, this very, I don't,
Yeah, I mean
it,
it's
it's
a
strange, the feeling, the
yeah,
strange to me.
it's a heavy feeling, right? Because you see Hongyun saying, like, you see them at the schools. Like, at the first day we meet them at the schools, right? Like, all our kids see them, and like they got cell phones, they have, school uniforms, they have book bags. They look like, they're like our kids.
Like one of our
One
kids,
of our
yeah.
kids. And then, then we go visit, like, after school we go visit like a few of the kids' houses, and we're like, whoa, this is like reality, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember another things like
Yeah.
see the shocked me is that we went when we went to the kids like their home. I just realized that, but we saw them, the kids like very happy. They have very little, but they're very happy,
Mhm.
energetic stuff. Like, but when I see our kids, the parents were is high achiever, and then the home, they have a nice house, and very wealthy. But the kids get depression, get stressed out, and not happy about their life. They hate everything. I just wonder why, our kids have everything wanted, everything they need. But the kids in the elephant village, they had nothing. But they're like the happiest kids I've ever seen, So that's the thing I want to show our kids is like you sometimes, all the stress is all the unhappiness. You just, if you chose to have that, you will have it. But if you chose not to, just be happy and do well, whatever you like, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's a whole, like, soup and like mixed bowl of like emotions, right? When you see these the houses, these situations, a lot of it is, abandonment. A lot of the kids, a lot of the teenagers
Hmm.
in rural Thailand, they have, there's like teen pregnancy is a very big issue. So they're, like 16, 17 when they have a child, and then they will frequently just run away from the responsibility. They'll run away from home. They leave their child with a grandparent or their aunts and uncles or whatever. And so like the first girl we saw in the very beginning of this video, she was like 12 or 13, and her parents and her mom and dad are nowhere to be found. Like she hasn't seen them in 6 or 7 years, they said. And she lives between her grandma and her aunt. And
But she seems like still living a happy life.
I mean, she's okay, but it's like I think she hasn't grown up with that
Mm,
attachment, so she's relatively okay. But I mean, I feel it when I just think about her,
mm,
right? Because I'm thinking like, oh my God, this kid is like on her own, right? For the
mm,
most part. And
mm,
it's just that thing where you have to like kind of process it with like somehow they've accepted it, somehow they have a community, somehow that community is very strong, very tight knit.
mm,
And that helps them kind of every day, right, to survive and to kind of thrive somewhat, right?
mm.
So yeah, I don't know. Anybody else? Kids, Jack, MKK.
I agree with what Tommy said, and it's kind of hard to really see the students' like living conditions, especially compared to how we live in here in the Bay Area. But I feel like it also helped me like be more grateful for what I have. And like like after the trip, you really do like appreciate the little things, such as like AC, because students in Thailand don't have AC. And like for some of us, that's such like a normal thing that we don't really appreciate it anymore. But I feel like it definitely made me feel more grateful for the things that I have.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, like adding on to what Catherine said, like we know we hear that like, oh yeah, they're poor, they have less than us all the time, but I feel it's such a different feeling being able to be where they live and like see it for ourselves firsthand. 'Cause like I remember like one of the houses while we were touring, we went to like the second floor and we were all like dying and waiting to get out of there because it was like super hot inside. But that's like the reality for them and they have to sleep in that like condition every night and we couldn't survive like 30 like 10 minutes out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was like it just shows like how fortunate we are and like how much that we have to be grateful for.
I mean, yeah, I agree with everything they said, but something that really impressed me was even like despite all their conditions, they're still able to, like they said, be like Tommy said, like have a very tight community and all that, but also take advantage of all the opportunities given to them. The biggest example for this for me would be like I forgot her name, but it was a house we go to every time.
Hmm.
And
Shara.
yeah, um,
Um,
yeah, and the first time we went on our very first trip, um it was also I think the first house we ever visited,
Right.
where it really like fully hit me just like how like her living condition was. They were taking care of multiple elephants and just it was bad. But I vividly remember the second time we went back to the same house and they had like an entirely new room full of with like an AC unit in there and everything
Yeah.
like that. Everything like that. Now they don't use the AC because the bills are too expensive,
Yeah.
but she was able to get all that money to fund to build that new house because she live streamed the elephants. And I just think it's really cool seeing how like she saw this for her like new technology, like, oh, I can live stream, people can donate, and just decided to run with it and was able to just better her life. So
Yeah.
it's just like make taking advantage of the small things.
Mm.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, Hongyun was just asking a question. I'm curious about that answer. If you guys have the answer to that question, like those kids have so less, but they're happy. Our kids have so much, but they're not that happy and depressed. Some of them are even, like even worse situation. So do you guys have a answer to that question? Like why? this happened?
I think it's maybe part of culture, you know. I remember when we were in the school, talk to our teenager student, our students say, oh, they hate this, hate that, hate their parents, hate school, hate everything. But compare with the similar age kids in Thailand, they feel like they accept and then try to live the best of it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, like you can't I think they've kind of resolved that they don't have control, right? There is no control. They just have to deal with whatever is given to them. And so you have a choice to make. I'm gonna deal this in a very bad attitude, very bad way, or okay, this is it. All right, that's fine. I'm alive. I have, a bowl of rice today. I have, a little bit, and I'm okay. And every day is a struggle, but that's okay. I just have to keep going. And I feel like that's fundamentally like the mindset. I mean, of course, I know that they would love to have more.
Yeah, of
Of
course.
course. But I think they have.
I don't think they will put the stress on themselves on
Right.
that part.
I think that's the thing.
That's
They just
compared with
have
our
this like
kids.
right. They just have this sort of acceptance of, well, this is what I got. My parents aren't around. I don't know what else to do, so I'm just gonna go out there and do something every day, and that's it, right? So it's having very sort of like muted expectations for their life, which I know it's not a great thing, but it helps them sort of survive and accept their situation, right?
Yeah. I'm not 100% agree, just
Yeah. I mean,
like that. But I feel like our kids in the Bay Area, they are definitely put a lot on themselves. Yeah.
It's a lot.
They basically make them blind to see that they have, what's around them, all the opportunity, all the hard work the parents prepared for them.
It's like when you're climbing the mountain, you forget to look around and see the view as you're going up, right? You're just looking for the top.
Top point, yeah.
I want to get to the top, and you're like, I'm not there yet, I'm not there yet. But I'm like, just just stop and look. You're like almost there.
It's okay to take a break.
Yeah,
it's okay to be. And I just feel like I noticed that a lot of kids are very stressed out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of kids put, I got to go to Stanford. I got to go to Harvard. I'm going to die if I don't go. I'm like, you're not going to die. You're going to be fine. Every college is great relative to not going to college, right?
Just to be yourself, be happy, and that you do your best,
Yeah.
And so we see a lot of kids, like some kids, the cases in the end, they just couldn't handle all the stress they put on themselves.
Right.
So it happens every year.
Yeah.
And when when I chatting with the teacher in the elephant village, I said, okay, some of our students get depressed because this is that. They asked me, what's the depression? I said the kids get overstressed. And then the teacher shocks, like, you guys have everything you need, everything you want. Why are you stressed? What are you stressed for? The teacher couldn't understand.
Yep. That's interesting.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Catherine, you guys have anything to say about it?
I also feel like in Thailand, there's this very strong sense of like community in their culture. And everyone at the school is like very friendly and nice to each other. And like, well, my school is also like relatively nice and like everyone is like good people. But I feel like people like get like the students here, we get too like focused on what we're doing and like how our like again like the stress and like academic pressure like it like gets to a lot of people, but in Thailand like I feel like that sense of community really helps the students like bond together and like help each other out.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, community work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you guys all like change your respect in your mind from the trip. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's go to next video.
Well, at least Alex gonna happy, okay?
Whoa.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
Okay. Hold tight. Oh, Michelle.
YOLO，我先。
Come for the bye.
It's fun.
Wow, that's fun. Yeah. I would feel scared if I have to ride an elephant 'cause it's so tall.
So,
Jack, how many times did you ride elephant? Like a lot of times?
On only twice actually. I didn't ride it this time.
Oh, you didn't ride this time?
No, I didn't. Catherine and Michaela did.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we probably all saw elephants in the zoo. If like before you go to Thailand, we all probably just at least we see on the TV. But now you guys are playing with them. I mean, so closely. So is it something like do you feel something like different from what you imagined before?
For me at least, they're a lot more gentle than I thought they were. Because remember when I was little, I was always like kind of scared of them because they're big. Just going to the zoo, I remember, I think my mom has a video. I never told anyone about this, but my mom has a video of me like just seeing an elephant crying because I was scared. And then,
yeah,
first time I rode one, I rode it into the river. So,
that's right.
Our Titanic scene.
He did Titanic with Michaela.
Hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah, Catherine, what do you think about the elephant?
Like standing next to elephants and being able to ride them, like, did really feel like almost like surreal. It was like so cool. And the first time I rode an elephant, like in 2023, it was definitely like really scary. And I was like worried that I was gonna fall off. But because the elephants are like very well trained and like the elephant like helper, the dude who, what do you call it again?
A hood.
No, yeah, the who like they're they did really like help me like get used to it. But this time I was like Michaela and we were feeling like more confident being able to ride the elephants. And this time everyone was supposed to ride it, but because it started like storming like crazy and like the rain
Yeah.
interrupted our plans. So only Michaela and I got to ride the elephants. But this time it was definitely much more. I was able to enjoy the experience and like look around, and it was very cool.
Nice.
That's
I'm a
cool.
KK.
Um, I like so this time, like what Catherine said, me and Catherine were like the only kids that like students that rode the elephants, but and everyone else like was kind of scared, which I get because it's like this giant thing that you just get on and have to trust. But like I feel like just get on it? Why not? Because when and like where else are you gonna be able to ride an elephant? Like that's like the elephants I think we rode were like celebrities or something, which was kind
Yeah.
of funny.
Yeah.
Elephant celebrities, like they're like Kim K, I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, so it's just like why not? It's for the fun because I feel like that's what the whole trip is for. Is why not? Sure.
Yeah, take your chance, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then to be honest, like riding an elephant the way you guys rode it is nobody gets to do that
Yeah,
because when you go as a tourist to Thailand, they put these like
heavy.
kind of like sofa things on the back of the elephants, which is like heavy and it's actually not really great for the elephants. It like hurts their backs. So like being able to like actually like ride bareback on an elephant is super like
Very rare.
not like a normal thing at all. So you
Mhm.
guys are some of the few foreigners who get to do this kind of thing. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's fun. It's relatively safe. Like you hang on, and
Mm,
the mahouts will help you if anything happens, and
mm.
they'll keep an eyeball on you. But it's fun. So
Yeah, every time when we go to the elephant, we have a herd of people just surrounding us to make sure we're okay.
yeah,
It'll all be
Mm.
fine.
yeah, everything's pretty controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, lucky you guys. Okay, okay. This elephant. Okay, let's go to the next video then.
So please don't forget, it's actually very
Hey, look outside the window ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you.
Oh, I feel this is pretty sad. Yeah, a lot of tears. Yeah, can you like maybe I'll ask the kids like why what you think make this moment so emotional? Like why you guys all were crying?
I was crying like so much on the last like ceremony. Like I was like crying before it was even like my turn to like go say bye to my buddies. But I think it was just so like emotional because in like only the week we had together, like we played a lot of games and like made a lot of fun memories together. And like we got through hard times like teaching like students and also like we just had like a really fun time together and knowing that it like might be the last time we see each other like in person, like it was kind of sad, but also like I knew that I feel like we gave them like a good experience and I think they're gonna use what we taught them like really well and that we can like keep in touch like not like digitally like through Instagram and stuff, but like just saying goodbye was like pretty sad.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like it's kind of sad because we actually we do really get like close and we play together over like the span of like 5 days or a week. And like even through like the language barrier, like we still get like really close with each other. But it's kind of sad because it might be like the last time we're like seeing each other or because like some of them are graduating or maybe like even not last time. It'll still be a while, at least like a year if we do go back. But it's kind of like emotional because we'll never see these people that we got so close with like again or well we will I don't know like we will but like not
Possibility of it.
yeah not like the
Yeah.
near future and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree with everything they said, but especially for me, because um, I do have a week over them, not to brag, but I've spent pretty much like pretty much like a month of my life now in this village. So it was definitely, and also that might be my last time going back, because unless you take me back as a chaperone next year, maybe.
See,
Mm.
kept losing your water bottle. I don't know, man.
I have it, it's right there. Um, yeah, but yeah, it's been really fun just going on these trips. Made a lot of memories.
Yeah, a lot of good memories. Yeah, can I ask you guys like if you have to choose one most unforgettable moment, what would be that moment to you?
I mean, honestly, I don't think anything will top Titanic. It's just
Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah, I love thinking too.
yeah, it's one of the first things we did.
Well, okay, we have to
The-
explain. We have to explain what
But
Titanic.
oh yeah.
uh
So this is the first trip in 2023 with so Jack, Michaela, and Catherine were there. Jack rode an elephant with Michaela,
Michaela.
and then they were the
Supposed to go take a shower together.
well, no, the elephant
Basin.
was gonna go. So the elephant walked into the river with them on their with Jack and Michaela on their back. And so and then the elephant, was gonna bathe itself. So it's like kind of sank down into the water and they're like, uh-oh, uh-oh, what's going on? And then, they're just holding on and then Jack like fell off the elephant into the river and
No, he's still holding
well,
the
he was still holding on the rope, but
yeah.
it was like it was so we call it the Titanic, right? It was
Thinking.
stinking and it was really funny. So
So the elephant just wanted to go take a bath or something?
Yeah,
No, because we planned out this is we're going to have like
yeah,
a
the
bathed elephant
bathe
over
the
there,
elephants,
but
right?
nobody want to go into the water.
Right.
So, but the elephant couldn't help. So, okay, I'm going to sit in the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Elephants love baths.
Yeah, love baths. If you go to see like tourism or like activities, so you could pay more money for base elephant. So,
Yeah.
so they
Oh,
thought we're a foreigner. We're like, go to base elephant as well. But nobody want to get in the water. It's
So
like,
it's like, muddy river water. Like,
and elephant like, oh, I'm in the water already. Why can I have a bath?
oh my. Oh, that's Titanic. Okay.
And the another memorable moment is Jack do the dance this time. Oh my God, I saw all the girls in the schools. I'm like, oh my God, they're
that's right.
cheering.
Jack did the going away K-pop dance, right?
Yeah, oh
Oh,
my gosh.
Pretty fun.
A lot of kids crying that.
wow.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be your
This
backup career, Jack. You could be a celebrity in Thailand.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
let's go back, yeah.
Okay. What about
But I
you,
think
Michaela?
For me, the most memorable moment was like the night before we were leaving. We all went to get like shabu shabu, and then after that, we all like with all our buddies. I think it was like a big group of us. We all like went to Lotus, and then they walked us back to our hotel. I feel like that was really fun. Oh yeah, and we also like filmed a video. Oh, but it was like really fun because we finally got to know each other, like, and we could like have fun together. Because in the beginning, everyone's like kind of shy and reserved, but towards the end, we're all like open up, and like just like having fun together, and it was really fun. We were just like walking around, talking, laughing. So that was like probably one of my favorite memories.
That's good.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
that's right after we
It's right before we left.
we buy everybody the basically half schools like a
Shabu
shabu
shabu.
shabu.
Yeah,
So we invite everyone go to have a shabu shabu, and then after that they walk next to the mall,
yeah.
right?
They're just like walking back to the hotel.
Yeah, to our hotel, yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah. How about you, Catherine?
I think I agree with Michaela that last night was like really fun because we were all just like joking around and like taking pictures and like finally having fun all together. But another memory that I really liked was um like I really liked the first day and the last day because on the first day, like when we were first getting to know our buddies, like I thought like everyone was gonna be like really shy and like not talk a lot, but at least in my group, everyone was like very friendly and like they tried to like get to know a lot about me and I tried to like learn about them. And we also play like a lot of games and that I think that first day like really started off like our great like friendship and like the experience. And the last day, of course, even though there were like a lot of tears, it was like really fun.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, it's a great trip. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So I think we went through most of our planned questions. The next session gonna be QA session.
Let's
Is there
go through.
any?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have this. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. We can talk about this maybe after the QA session.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay,
and
curious.
if anyone have questions, bring it up.
No, I don't know.
Okay, if no question, we can talk about yeah. So we're gonna have this fitness activity. Yeah. So this is a monthly fitness activity. Next one gonna be the August 30th. We're gonna having the Blue Sky Club activity in Cupertino Memorial Park. We're gonna do soccer, tug of war, running challenges, and frisbee.
Nice.
It's gonna be Sunday morning, 9 to 10:30. Anyone interested? Just show up there. Yeah. Okay. I'll send more information on the on one of those. I mean, with all of the groups, like what WhatsApp group, WeChat group, and also you guys can scan the community interest list to fill out your information there. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, okay. So first of all, I want to thank Amanda for taking on this challenge with the parents community. I think everybody had a great time reliving the trip. So that's a lot of fun. We'll be doing our I think Laura raised a hand. Let's see.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to Hongyun and Tommy for organizing this trip. And for those parents that are worried about letting your kids go off, both of our girls actually went. My older one went with Jack and Catherine
Yeah.
and Michaela a couple years ago, and in the beginning, it's like their first trip out of country, right? So it's understandable for parents to be worried. But what I must say is Hongyun and Tommy take such good care of the kids. Like this time, Michelle got too excited and she hurt her ankle, and
Right.
Tommy and Hongyun took such good care of her, like got her a wheelchair, and then the whole entire team like took turn, like wheeling her and like and
That's
yeah, and
fun.
they, keep us posted with pictures every day, and so yeah, I just want parents to know that they are in good hands with Hongyun and Tommy, and there is like don't need to worry, and it is an experience of a lifetime for them. So yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you to you guys and the whole team for
Yes,
taking
thank
care of
you.
Michelle. Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean, like, we've seen all of these kids grow up, so they are fundamentally like our own kids, in a sense. So we,
Like Jenna started with us when she was five,
yeah, she's like
Yeah,
14,
5 or 4. I
right?
still have
I
her
know.
photo for 5 years. Now
Yeah,
she's in the college.
I know
She's
she's
yep,
gonna go to college soon, right?
Yeah.
yep. I know. Very
Right.
soon.
Yeah,
Next month.
Right. Oh
soon.
my
So
gosh.
cool. Very excited.
Yeah.
But fundamentally, like, yeah, we don't have our own children, so we take everybody else's kids very, very seriously, like they are our own kids. And we try to mentor them, talk to them, try to grow them into little, you know, fun, crazy human beings that want to go out and do fun, crazy stuff in the world. So that's what we like. It's just energizing, right? So it's fun. And I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed watching through the lens of the trip. I'm glad Michelle still had fun, even though she hurt her ankle. At first she was like, and you guys go ahead. I'll just wait at the hotel. No, we're
No,
we're all going together,
no
right?
one left
That was
behind.
the day so she hurt herself when we were going into team labs in Kyoto. She was so excited. She was jumping around in the dark, and like like team labs is dark and it's like a slope, and she like fell and like hurt her ankle. And she's like, "Oh, I'll just wait for you guys. You guys go ahead." I'm like, "No, I'm not. We're not gonna leave you. Like, you're going, right? You're with us, right?" And so we took her to the kimono place. She was hopping around. That day we didn't have the wheelchair yet, but she was hopping around and everybody's, helping her out, holding her stuff and, giving her food. Like, and we got her dressed up and we like kind of, helped her hop to like the spot to take photos with everybody.
So she won't miss
Yeah, so she
anything.
didn't miss anything, I think. So she had a good time. And then like they went, we went everywhere with the wheelchair the next day and she had fun. So I'm glad, we were able to do that.
Somehow they have a lot of fun with wheelchair.
Oh yeah, they had fun with the wheelchair. It was good fun. We even went to like Donkey. Donkey is like this crazy busy store with her in the wheelchair, which was like even crazier. And they were like waiting for the elevator. Like, okay, your turn. You go wait for the elevator with Michelle. It's like, okay, and everybody goes, and all right, your turn, and then you go wait for the elevator with Michelle. So they were just like kind of, they doing their thing, and nobody like really worried about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a hindrance or any sort of burden for us. I think
No,
everybody's
not at
no, no.
all.
Michelle's going with us. Like she's with us, right? We're all going together. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was for everybody. So
Yeah.
uh,
And I actually really like what you said about the teaching them that change and how to improvise, because in life, your things are just not going to go your way. And
no.
to build that skill young,
Mm,
to like not be afraid of messing up and
right.
to just kind of wing it on the spot,
Yep.
like what a amazing skill to be able to learn at such a young age. So yeah, so that's great. I didn't know that there's such chaos yet. At the end, it turns out so much fun. That's yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, if my life has anything to do with like I learned all of this from Hongyun, right? Like Hongyun is the key, like the lead chaos maker of everybody, right? So she started the school, everything is always like, let's try this, let's try that. I'm like, okay, and then like, we
Well,
fight about it. We're not like always on eye to eye, but then somehow it works out, right? Because she always has this like sort of feeling like this is gonna work. I'm gonna do it. I don't care how it's gonna get done. I'm just gonna do it. And
Yeah.
that's like our whole thing. Like art is not about pretty pictures, it's about that mindset of like, I'm gonna do this thing. I don't care what it is. I'm just gonna do it because I feel like it's a good thing to do. I feel like it's gonna help people. I feel like it's fun. I don't care. I just want to do it. And somehow it'll work out. And I feel like for a lot of our kids, me also, like I'm an engineer. Like I worked at Microsoft for a decade. So I'm
Mm.
methodical. I think about like, okay, this is the plan. This is what's gonna happen. This is step two, step three. Okay, this is what. But now I like, okay, I don't know. You tell me, and then we'll figure it out, right? And a lot of it is just it's just that where you just sort of you have to have this mindset. I feel like that it's especially pertinent to our students because I think most of them have that mindset that comes from their parents of like we're going to plan this thing out and day one we're going to do this and day two we're going to do this, but invariably things go wrong, especially when you travel. Like I've seen this with a lot of kids, and a lot of kids say, I don't like traveling with my parents. I'm like, why? Because they always like the schedule is so tight and we're always upset at each other and we're always like yelling at each other and I don't like it. And I'm like, yeah. So then like I think Jack said something about this, right? Where he's like, I like traveling with you guys. I was like, why? He's like, because it's just random. Yeah, that's what we do. Like I don't know what's gonna happen today. So why would I plan it? I just figure out like, and actually in Osaka this time to fit, we were like learning about the congressional war. We're like, okay, you guys plan Osaka. Like, I don't know, like what we're gonna do. I kind of had like some inklings of what we're gonna do, and I just let them like sort of figure it out. Actually, Michelle did a lot of the planning. She
yeah.
did, like the most of she did like research and she's like, okay, we'll do this and this and this. And I was like, okay, yeah, but you figure it out. I don't know, like whatever you guys want to do. And then we picked a different person to lead each day to get us to the places that Michelle basically planned out. Like, oh, you get us to Kyoto. And I was like, oh, how do I do that? And I was like, I don't know, just go on your map and have it tell you where to go. And you figure it out. And we're sitting there in the train stations, like, I think it's this train. Like, I think it's that one. I was like, well, if you get on the wrong one, you'll end up in Tokyo. That's not the right place, right? So you got to figure it out which one you want to go. And so that's what we did. And then I think that was actually a fun learning experience.
Yeah, even for us too, even
Yeah.
though we see the kids to change it, try to figure out, that's amazing experience. I just
Yeah.
love it.
Tons of fun.
Sometimes they struggle a little bit and eventually, they do the decision making. That is amazing. Seriously.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just feel like, wow, they only like what, the 16, 17,
Well,
you know,
16 or
15,
14.
14 is like, oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Like
couldn't
like
get
I think one
that.
of them we got on the wrong train, and then like I like pulled the ripcord. I was like, okay, guys, I'm pretty sure this is the wrong train. It's gonna take us like 2 hours to get to wherever we're going. And like, really? I was like, yeah, get off, get off, get off. So we get, like I like I'll be the guardrails, but I want them to like have that experience of like figuring it out, bumping into walls, and like, okay, I think it's this one. I was like, let's see what happens. And they get on. I'm like, yeah, this is the wrong one. Let's go. Let's go. We'll get on the right one. So, so I let them at least get to that point where they think they're on the right track, but then I'll bump them to the right thing. So
Yeah, and they plan out the trip. They
it's
decide
actually fun.
where to go. Actually, better than our original
I
plan.
had no idea. Like half the things she came up with, Michelle came up. I was like, really? You guys want to do that? And I was like, they're like, yeah, it'll be fun. I was like, okay, let's do it. I don't know, like whatever.
Yeah.
You tell me where to go. And
Our plan, like old people plan, temple, museum, some educational, but the kids
Yeah.
like more adventure
it's
kind
like,
of
let's
plan.
go look at ceramic bowls, you guys. And they're like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, no.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, it's always a good time. So we'll see. October will be, I think around October time, we'll have the next year's trip. Hopefully figured out. I got to start figuring that out soon. What we're gonna do, where we're gonna go. And yeah, we'll let everybody know.
Yeah.
If you're interested, hop on and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So I think next GEI, our kids going to be more involved, more and more planning. Not
Yep.
only the class plan, like teaching one, another one, the travel plan.
Yeah.
to fit into congressional awards.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So the point is to have that be much more impactful for congressional awards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next year, 2027 is the 10th year. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
10th year.
We gotta do
Yeah.
something special.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get a cupcake. We'll do something. We'll do something fun for it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So anyway,
Thank you, Tommy and Toyin, joining this parent huddle.
yeah,
And
thank you.
thank you, Jack, Michaela, and Catherine for sharing your stories. And thank you for everyone to join us tonight.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see
Thank
you soon.
you. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.